So let's talk about just general impressions of Jeremy for the last couple of seconds here in this little segment here that we've been focused on. He vows to fight the Tory poverty deniers. He says the benefits cap should be completely scrapped. And there are now some issues facing him. How does Corbyn keep the constituency that elected him happy with that strong grassroots campaign? He's going to have to face up to military action in Syria. Is his team going to support him and be competent in the cabinet? We don't know. Can he democratize the party and yet keep control of it? His stance on the EU, what's going to happen there? How's he going to manage the media? Can he become a statesman and maintain his brand? These are all questions. And we're now, day 5, day 6 into his rule.
I mean, what interests me is that it looks as though we've almost got an American system here in relation to, his core supporters believe in what he's saying. Well, I mean, in fact, he does believe he's a principal politician. But that if he wants to win, and, presidential elections similarly, he has to reach out beyond his core supporters. And, whoever the Republicans and Democrats choose, they have to not just have their own supporters. They have to reach out beyond that, and he has to do that.
That's why they all retreat back to the middle. But how the hell are the Republicans in the U.S. going to retreat back to the middle after? Anyways, Dario.
Yeah, I mean, I know I agree with Phil there. I think he's got to. He can't just sort of rely on an upsurge of voters who didn't vote last time. He's got to rely on people coming back to Labour who voted for SNP and UKIP, and he's also got to try and convert sort of wavering voters who voted for the Tories because they looked the most competent. So he's got to convert people that he wouldn't, automatically be seen to be appealing to. And I think it really is a kind of difficult prospect. At the moment, I can see him maybe lasting, a couple of years at the most. But like I say, I think it does depend on if he does manage to kind of change the way politics is how it's related to the people out there in the country. That's the only way he's going to be able to remain in his position, I think, because he's got to find some way of operating outside the systems and structures of Westminster and the way that they operate.
Indeed.